Hello, my fellow YouTubers. It's me again, Carlita, your Spice Queen, with another word on the curve. The word on the curve is that Kandi and Todd Tucker has settled their debt with the Internal Revenue Service. Well, I have the details on that, and we'll get into that a little later. But to make things a little bit more complicated, there's that Kandi and the Gang show allegedly being canceled. And let's not forget the 2020 shooting at one of the OLG restaurants in which she's allegedly being sued. They are allegedly being sued for. Well, I'm just glad that they knocked off one of them on the bucket list, and that's the Internal Revenue Service. And you do not want to be messing around with them. But before we go into that, let's do what we do naturally. Let's first please subscribe, share, and comment. And if you are already a spicer, please hit the notification bell so you can be alerted when I upload new content. So, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, now, with every word on the curve, there is an article. And this information is brought to us by Radar Online, and it is an exclusive. Okay, so, and it was authored by Ryan Norman on November the 21st, 2022. And I hope you all out there are having a very, very nice Thanksgiving. Just want to add that. So, let's get started. No, the heading reads, Roa star Kandi Barris coughs up $18,000 to settle beef with Uncle Sam weeks before the restaurant was sued over the 2020 shooting. And it goes on to read, the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and it's going to be a little bit repetitive. The Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kandi Barris and her husband Todd Tucker coughed up a five-figure sum to the IRS after they were hit with tax liens, RadarOnline.com has learned. According to the court documents obtained by RadarOnline.com, the Internal Revenue Service has released two liens filed against Kandi and Todd's company. The first lien accused the Powell couple of owing $2,520 for the year 2020. Well, doesn't seem like a lot to me. Let's move on. Okay, let's move on. Right, so then the second lien said Kandi and Todd failed to pay another $15,812.52 up in the ante for the same year. The duo dropped a total of $18,332.52 to settle the debt. The money was related to their small business taxes. Kandi and Todd runs multiple restaurants in Atlanta, including Old Lady Gang and Blaze, and we know this. As RadarOnline.com previously, let's move on. As Radar Online previously reported earlier this month, the Bravo show Kandi and the Gang, which focused on the staff at Old Lady Gang, was canceled after one season. That's so sad. B. Scott broke the news, revealing source said the network had little interest in moving forward with the show given its ratings. Kandi told the outlet, quote, I'm not ready to give any statements, end quote, she said. She added, quote, I really haven't put my thoughts into words. I have not written a statement. All I can say is that I really love our show, Kandi and the Gang, and everyone in it. I feel like it deserves a second season. People ask me about the show every day. There will be a lot of disappointed fans. I am disappointed, end quote. As RadarOnline.com previously reported, Kandi and Todd have not only struggled with paying their taxes on time, but their restaurants have struggled with health scores. On May the 19th, Blaze had to be temporarily shut down for failing an inspection, the report noted. Food handling touched raw oysters and raw salmon and then proceeded to handle ready-to-eat leafy. Oh, you know what? Let's not even get into that because I did a report on them, and as far as I know, they did better. Blaze did much, much better, so I'm not going to go there. Okay, so Kandi and Todd shut Blaze down, okay, for a few days. Well, like I said, they took care of that. Okay, now, let's read. Old Lady Gang has faced its own health score issues. On top of all that, Kandi and Todd Old Lady Gang was recently sued by a mother of a child that was injured after gunfire rang out inside the spot. Ooh, I tell you. So that looks like that's the end of that. Now, this is my intention to share the good news with you all. There's definitely little hiccups with, the restaurants, and boy, she's been having a really, really tough time, I think, but she's strong and everything, and I'm sure she will persevere and everything. She's very, very strong, but I tell you, they've been coming with some whammies. Well, I'm glad they took care of the big whammy, and that's the Internal Revenue Service. You do not want to be messing around with them people, okay? You really don't. So again, I'm just happy that they were able to take care of that, and I'm going to share that news, okay? And I like sharing good news. So please share this with your friends. Please subscribe. Ask your friends to subscribe, and there you go. So we're at 252 spicers, and we're moving up. So I'm looking for that 253rd one. You know some friends? Are you a spicer? If not, come on, join the Spice Club. All right? So without further ado, I will see you in my next video.